There we go. I'm back. I said I'd be back, and I'm back. I got some Code Red Mountain Dew. We'll see how much of this I can get through. Maybe I can get through a lot. Maybe not. Ooh-wee. Man, that is sweet. Holy shit. I'm not used to drinking regular soda. Damn. $15 relaxing Mario Jazz medley. Okay, let's try this one instead.
Why do people still read books to get smarter?
You know, that was a good playlist, but I'm just not feeling that. I don't like this one either. Because it's trying to do like the whole rain thing. I don't know, I don't like that. I hope my chat's working. It looks like I may not be able to see chat. Okay, it looks like it's kind of working there. I think so anyways. Maybe I should just go back to that other... relaxing piano music. Mario piano music. What is it with these? Like, I can barely hear anything. Nintendo music. Let's try this. Like, I can barely hear any of this. It's terrible. Anyone have any good playlists? That's all I want. I want some good playlists here. You know, we're gonna go with something a little heavy here, a little metal. I'm gonna do what is it? Metal Hellsinger. Dude, is it just my headset? I can barely hear that too. Okay, no, that's better. Probably should have done this before coming on stream, but, you know, whatever. There we go. What was I in the middle of doing? What was I doing? I think we had just migrated all of these stations to the new station name. I think that's what we just did. So now we gotta start putting in, we gotta put in restrictions. That's what we have to do. Put in restrictions and start moving some of the Oculus recipes around and calling back a couple items. So we got stuff to do. And then at that point, when everything's locked down, then I can go through the spell list. We're gonna have to migrate some spells over. Create a new spreadsheet, and then at that point, the 2.0 update, done. Dunzo. So let me close all tabs. Let's close everything. So this is our quote-unquote Bible, right? So let's start with... We gotta go into the GUI. The GUI. Oh, how do I wanna represent this kind of data? Let's pull out a Spellforge. So I'm going to put down a spell forge, right? And it's going to have all this information, things missing, incomplete. I want this information to not be seen because you are not tier 2. So let's go into the block entity for this the spell forge. We need to look for block info. And then right in here, I think what I need to do is say if, and I need to get the player. I need to get the player. Am I okay? So for player, right? So I could say if for player dot entity dot watched attributes dot has attribute RMR references dot magic tier entity behavior magic tier. So if you have magic tier and the magic tier, so this would be dot get int. So if this is less than or equal to 1, right? So if it's 1 or nothing, right? So we have that. I also need to copy, paste. We're going to return because I don't want to do anything. I don't want to show any more information. And I need to delete this. And then I have to say if you don't have magic unlocked, I'm going to cut that out. And we're going to paste that in here. And then we're going to get a localized key. I have an idea what this should look like. And I should probably propagate this through to everything else. So beyond, this item is beyond your comprehension. I want this key to be displayed. So in here I have to do RMR references dot mod ID with colon plus, whoops, paste. So if I do not know magic, this block should tell me that it's beyond my comprehension. Let's get rid of magic. Let's see what it looks like when I'm a nobody. Right there. That's what it looks like. We're going to reload the world just so everything else updates. So I see connected magic station 0. So you know what? It didn't even get into this. Oh, yeah. Because technically this would be, yeah, okay. I think I need to copy this, paste this in here, cut, and paste. Why isn't it like in the localized key? Oh, duh. I'm a dummy. Lang.get. Totally forgot to parse out the key information. Totes. There we go. So I do not know magic right now, and it's going to say this is beyond your comprehension. You know what I could do? I could modify this further. And you know what? I won't, because this is something that I want to propagate through everywhere. So it's going to say this item is beyond your comprehension. I should do this for everything. So we got connected magic stations, right? So I think this is good right here. This item is beyond your comprehension. This should be the same. You know, I should put all of the... Let's get all of the magic stations out here. All of the magic stations. So we got that. I got 10 magic stations? Damn. I have so many magic stations. And the Spellforge, right? Spellforge. I'll put that right there. So I don't know any magic at all. So all of these should say this is beyond your comprehension, right? You can't, I shouldn't be able to interact with this at all. Yeah, but I can't do that. There's nothing to interact with there. Nope, 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 and nope. Okay, good. I already have locks in there. It says beyond your comprehension. So this right here, we need to take this and put it in all of the other stuff. Let's start with the Nexus. Block entity Nexus. Lock info. Oh, I never called base dot get block info. There we go. Interesting how I didn't do that. So these should now read. That's why I didn't do that. Okay. Okay. I actually need both of these. I should combine these. I'm going to combine these. Just like that. So I'm going to say if you don't know magic, or if your magic is underneath a certain level. There we go. So it still says item is beyond your comprehension. Let's go ahead and get rid of the whole base thing. I don't think I need that. I shouldn't need that in any of these. I want to erase all other information and just have this. Perfect. Now let's do the same thing for the Nexus. Copy, Nexus, paste. This is going to be 0. There we go. This item is beyond your comprehension, locked out of those 3. And I can't click on them, right? Because I don't know magic. Let's do the same thing for, well, all the others now, right? So copy, Essence Vault. So the Essence Vault is... I think I want to change this, right? So it's less than tier 3, right? Because I was still going to have the Essence Vault. Yeah, Essence Vault's going to be normal, so that's going to be tier 3. So you know what I could do to make this a little better? I could make a variable, and then I can just initialize that variable. So I can have something called required magic tier. Right? Let's do this while I'm talking about it. Oh, I would have to do it in every one of these. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. This is going to be a static. It's going to be a static. That sucks. You know what? We're not going to have it as a static. I am going to create a new variable here. I'm going to say this is going to be a public int required magic tier. And we are going to set it as a read-only, and this is going to be Spellforge will be tier 2. And now watch, I can just come down to here. Block info, here we go. And I can say this dot required magic tier. So if this is less than the magic required tier, so now if I ever make any other changes, I could change it in one place and it can propagate through. That also means in inventory, the click on use, or is it events? Yeah, this right here. If this is magic unlocked, did the player unlock magic? Oh, that's right. That's the main cutoff bool. I forgot about that one. So in the Essence Vault, okay, let me start with the Essence Vault for this, because it's going to be a perfect example of something that should be locked to a magic level. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to paste that in. This unlocks at magic level 3. I'm gonna try and find another playlist here. So Mario Remix. What is EDM?
Certainly the military stereotype is that
certainly
bark orders at people and
all right, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. It could be good, could be garbage. We'll see. Time will tell. Hey, we got a new follower, ViesCraft. Thank you for the follow. All right, so in block info, I hate this song. I don't think I like this. No. Terrible. It's been terrible. 5 hours of Super Mario music. You know what? Bring it on. Let's see what it is. Is it going to take us chronologically through? All right, you know what? I'm on along for the ride. All right, so let's continue this here. So the Magic Vault. The Magic Vault is locked at tier 3. Which means anything less than tier 3, I have to put in here, I have to account for if the magic is unlocked in general. Because I haven't had to deal with this in a while. I have a bool that I trigger on and off. So let me look for it here. Is magic unlocked is I think what it's called. I could just look at Rusty Dust. Let's look at Rusty Dust. I know I'm doing it here. Yeah, see, if magic is unlocked, if it has the attribute and magic is unlocked, it does that. Else, no magic. I think I could cram all this together. So if you have the attribute of magic unlocked and that is false, or, and I can parse this off, or if you don't have the magic tier, okay, so that should cover all the bases. Let's hop back in. So that is the, what is it? The Essence Vault. This item is beyond your comprehension. All right, all right. Let's create a new world fast, because the fact that I have already leveled up, it changes the
You're fired. Why? It's not you.
Is it really gonna have a bunch of ads? If it's gonna have too many ads, we're not gonna listen to this crap. Create new world. I'll say delete me. So I'm gonna put all these things down in this new world, and I'm gonna make sure that me as a player, like, I can't see anything from fresh stats. No magic has been unlocked. GM2, and then we'll delete the world. Blow it up. That 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have that. Whoops. That. Those two go together. We got that. We got that. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. All right, we have this one. We have this one. Okay, that's it. All right, so we are looking at the Essence Vault. Oh, I didn't get the Essence Vault out, of course. There we go. Okay, so it says this item is beyond your comprehension. Good. I can't click on it. I can't open it. I don't know magic. So I think that's gonna work just fine. The question is, do I need this whole other part here? You know what? Actually, it works with just what I had before. Sweet. So that's really what it looks like there. Nice. Copy. Let's propagate this to all the other blocks here. So that is the Essence Vault. I'm just gonna pop that out. Oh, oh my. So we have the Nexus. Block info for the Nexus. Which actually, it's the same thing, except the required magic tier. Alright, and the Nexus, we're going to go back up to the top. I think we'll have this serial towards the bottom. I actually like this song. So the Nexus will require Magic Tier 1. I'll kind of just go in order here. Or you know what, I could just go up to the blocks here. So we did the Essence Vault. Yep, that was our test bed. Block Entity Station Generic. Why am I not using that? I am using that. Oh, I think I know what I did. I started to make this new generic system. Because I think the generic block entity station has, yeah, it already has like all of this information in it. I don't need that. But it's got like everything else that I need. All right, so it's a good thing we're doing this rewrite. So let's migrate these other stations over to the new system that they should be using. Right, so really I should be extending... where is it? This right here. So I can get rid of the new. It could just be a public static string. Boom, baby. And now I just have to look to see what has already been done. So that was already extended.
Sick of eating crap that doesn't
Yep, so that was extended.
Luckily, I found Huel's Black Edition, a cost-effective way of...
I think this is going to be the last song. When it comes back on, we're going to hop to a different playlist. Kind of looking at this stuff, I don't think I really need anything else. I need to get rid of these two. And the translocating sound, yeah, that's been taken care of already. The animations, I will leave them where they are. Okay, everything that is inventory can go. Like, that stuff can go. So, render slot information. Yeah, see, some of the stuff, like, I already have a max slots, which I got rid of. And then this right here isn't needed anymore. I don't need to override something that I just overrode. This I wanna override. The dialogue I will also override. The sounds... I'm just going to put those in here. That's going to be better. All right, let's go a little further down. I don't think anything else needs to be removed. Ooh, I block access. Let's cut that out, and let's put that in here as well as like a baseline thing. Because I use that way more than I thought I would. We'll make it a protected, which also means if I come down to here, I could cut this out, and then in this initialize, we can go ahead and put it in. And then down here, yeah, this whole render particles hides inherited member. I don't need that. Boom. And I think that's everything. Oh wait, sounds. Ha! This needs to be override. Much better. Okay, so not too much should have changed on the back end. We're gonna stop the game. And I'm gonna have to rebuild. So the Nexus should be using the new system. I guess this playlist isn't that bad. It could be worse. Could be better. Okay, let's go in. Let's see if the Nexus still works like a Nexus. Delete me! You know what? Let's go into that world. Why not? Grab a little more drink. Oh, you know what? I should probably change my my stream. Oh, let me guess. I didn't gracefully shut down. I just left the world like a dude, bro. Damn it. That's fine. You know what? Let's make a platform. Paintbrush. This is going to be a cube. We'll make a nice platform of a 20 by 20 platform here. Boom, baby. That should be nice. You know what? We'll bump it up a couple times. There we go. Why not? Elevate it a little bit. Shut it back off. All right, so I need this, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got a lot of stuff. 2, 3. Those two go together. Then there's that. Then there's that, that, and that. So far, so good. It's looks like it is pulling from what I would expect it to pull. Let's keep going because I want to unlock magic. So I want this is beyond your comprehension on all of these head over, mouse over tooltips. All right, so the Nexus is done. Let's do the Oculus pedestal and cord next. I'm losing my windows already. There it is, the Nexus. All right, so what was the first thing? I hate this. You know what? Maybe I'll bite the bullet and actually just unlock the YouTube thing. I've never done it. I've always seen it. Get rid of the ads. Maybe I'll do it. I'll stop being cheap. This one time in my life, I will stop being cheap. Alright, so Oculus. Utility block. No. Here we go. So we have the Oculus anchor and the Oculus pedestal that we're going to have to deal with. So first thing I'm going to need is this variable up top right here. The Oculus pedestal does unlock at Magic 1, and so too does the anchor as well. Boop. All right, so I have both of those in. We're going to save that. I'm going to scroll down to block info. So I need to copy this. We got to go to block info. And we'll get rid of that. I shouldn't be extending anything. Wait a minute. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I have to. So I think I need to do this. All right, we're going to do this for the pedestal as well. Okay, so both of these should be done. I'm going to pop them out and just kind of put them in the same window. So for the Nexus, I'm just going to throw in something. There we go. Just put it off to the side. All right, what's the next block? So we got those two. Next one is going to be the Prism of Duplication. Make sure I'm not missing anything. You know what? I pretty much can just go right down in a line. I think I did it alphabetically when I pulled everything out. So I can get rid of that, right? I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Because it should already be initialized. We need to add this. Right there. So this is going to unlock when? This is going to be a tier 3 unlock going forward. Duplication opens up. So we're going to pop in a 3 there. We're going to do info, block info right there. We're going to extend this. I am going to copy this, paste, save. All right, what's the next block here? It is going to be the ritual altar. There's block info. Boop. Right there. My god, this music is so epic. I'll get rid of the new there. Paste that in. Save. All right, the altar should be done. And the prism of duplication as well. What's the next block? The sanctum. Oh, you know what? We're not fully done. The altar. You know what? I'm gonna leave the altar at tier 1 because I need to redesign that. So we are done with it. Sanctum. God damn. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of jelly in this donut. So the Sanctum is going to open at tier 2 now. That's going to be its new thing. I need to find info, block info. This is going to be SB for whatever reason. This is different. Oh, it's because block entity display. Yeah, that's right. The Sanctum is going to be different. That's probably why I didn't migrate everything over to the new system. The Sanctum broke me. Broken. All right, and now we have the Spellforge, which should already be done. We could get rid of that, right? So Spellforge is going to be a tier 2 unlock. And if we go down to info, there it is. Yeah, it's already in. It's already in. And honestly, we should be doing base dot get block info. We should be calling that, I think. All right, I'm going to gracefully shut down so it saves. Because we created variables, so we got to rebuild and start the game over. This rewrite has been a long time coming. Hop back in the world. So all throughout this, every one of the magic stations, because I don't know magic, should not give me any mouse over tooltip info. I shouldn't see any tooltip info from the block itself, holding the block. So beyond your comprehension, good. All good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Manscaped.com, providing the tools that are trusted by over 10 million.
Freaking ads, dude. I may end up biting the bullet on that. Oh, I am missing one. There we go. All right, and when I hover over, it does say beyond your comprehension. Perfect. All of that is good. That is done. So is that. Good. Good, good, and good. All right, so this is how it should look like when you don't know magic. So all the people that don't have magic can't click on it, right? Nowhere. Can't open anything. Nope, 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 and nope. All beyond my comprehension. All right, let's unlock magic. Where's my rusty dust? There it is. Let's spawn a rift over here so I don't mess up my area. Breathe deep the fumes. The stench of discovery. My goodness. Where'd all these gears come from? I probably should make a command to just automatically unlock tier 1. That may actually save some time. Or make an item, another tool that just like unlocks tier 1 magic. There we go. Bing, baby. All right, let's throw down an admin block to recover temporal stability. I love these admin blocks so much. They save so much time. Perfect. Okay, I'm tier 1 now, so this unlocked like it should. I can right click on it and it does pull it up. Excellent. Excellent. I can see this information. I cannot see this, which is good. I can see this. I cannot see this, but I can still right click on it, so we gotta fix that. But this is good. This is good stuff. I'm going to rewrite all of this here. Not rewrite, but kind of reconstruct. I'll just throw that right there. So all the tier 1 stuff that gets unlocked. Oh, I remember this song. Beep, beep. So all of that is tier 1. Right? Yes. So that's tier 1. So this would be tier 2. I'll just bring it all over. One, two, three, four. There, 1, 2, 3. Hey, and we got OMG Dead Toast. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. There, that's tier 2. This is going to be tier 3 stuff right there. There we go, just so we have a better representation of like what unlocks at what tier. So I am tier 1, so I can see everything here. Let's make sure that it still works. Because remember, I did a bunch of stuff on the back end here, so let's get this going. All right, so we got that. That should be... Oh, it's not going to turn on yet because I need magic chalk. All right, so now it turns on. We got our particles. Okay, so this should turn on now because this just requires light, so we gotta wait 30 seconds for that. This right here is gonna be in the dark, so once we get a couple ticks, we'll be good there. Yep, and it's slowly burning everything. All right. Okay, while those are cooking, let's stop these from opening. Spellforge. Boom. All right, so the Spellforge is right here. So this is going... I need to look at the on-player click so right here. You know what I think I could do? Why don't I copy this? Because it's going to be really similar to this. All right, you know what? After this stream, I think I am going to get the YouTube. I kind of like this playlist. I'm sick of my old music. So all of this would be by player. And basically I would do this. Which means I could get rid of those two things. So what was that? The Spellforge? There it is. Beyond your comprehension. I still can't see anything. Right, so we could reuse that code. I probably should redo all of this here. So that was right-click, on player right-click. Paste that same thing in. Pedestal. On player right-click. Same thing, paste that in. We have the anchor. Oh, the anchor doesn't actually do anything. That's right. The anchor doesn't do anything. So I don't have to put it in there, right? What is it going to say? Beyond your comprehension? You can't right-click on it anyways. Pedestal you could, but... Alright, this will be right-click. It's beyond your comprehension. The altar. Right-click. Let's get rid of those. Bam. The sanctum, same thing. Why? Oh, on interact, this one is. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be different. Here we go. And the Spellforge is done. There's one more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, yes, the Essence Vault. The Essence Vault. So right-click. Bam. Alright, so I can't open that anymore. I can't open that. I cannot open that. And this didn't have anything to open anyways. Prism of Duplication. Nothing. Alright, let's move to the next magic tier. Next magic tier. I need a couple admin tools. I'm gonna need this, and I will need the item to do it. Right there, Sigil of Awakening. Raise my maximum mana a bunch. There we go. Oh, I gotta lower my temporal stability. Hey, this is still over here. Stick my face right in there. Give myself a riff swirly. Freaking out, man. Come on. There we go. Sweet. I'm a tier 2 mage now. Let's restore our temporal stability. Ah, look at those gears go away. Okay, so I should still have access to these, and I do. That needs a complete Oculus to use. I can still use that. I can open this up now and open this up now. I can't do this one still. Good. And this doesn't have, like, anything. Although when I right-click on it, it says this item is beyond your comprehension, so that's kind of silly. Let's get some Mana Stone. I have to make sure these can still make torches with the changes I made. Pop a couple of those in. Good. It is creating torches now. What about you? Yep, that works. You, I need to sacrifice things to. Let's make it nighttime. Let's get a drifter. Why not? There we go. Run away! Actually, it looks like it did get away. Alright, so that's enough anyways to start making a torch. So we got the new particles, right, for the torch creation, so it looks different. Hey, we got a mana torch from that. We got a light torch from that. I assume we're going to get a dark mana torch from that. And pop. There it is. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Well. Let's see. I probably should. Let me check to make sure these unlock at tier 3 still. So let's continue leveling up our magic tier. There we go. Eligible for a level. Let's get our temporal stability low again. Ooh. Here, let's spawn a couple more rifts. Look at that little pup. Little raccoon. Godspeed, sir. Good luck to you on your journey. Must be calm. We're gonna open up another rift. All right. Let's become tier 3. Gain the skill Clairvoyance. Ooh. Where'd that little raccoon go? Yep. Resistant to water. So that system did kick in. Weakness to heal. Sweet. And I should be able to access this now. Yep, there it is. And there's still nothing I could do with this, right-clicking it. You know, maybe I should, No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So these should now lock people out. So that forces an order, right? So tier 1, this altar is going to be going. And stuff's converting back to its original plant. Someone had asked me recently, like, what happens? This is what happens. It takes a snapshot of whatever the flower is that it replaced, and then it just, you know, puts the flower back when it disappears. It's nice like that. It cleans up rather nicely. There we go. Yeah, and that one was a cinnamon fern. Sweet. Those are just trucking away. All right, so now that I have locked out certain things, we need to focus on, let's build an Oculus. Or you know what? I think we're done with this world now. let's go back into the creative world, and we're going to look at the Oculus recipes and have certain unlocks with the recipes. And then kind of see where synthesis lies. All right, so this is the working one with the new synthesis blocks. This item is beyond your comprehension. Oh, because I have no magic tier right now. Well, that's good. That's working. I used to be able to just right-click and open it.
Home Depot hates when you do this, but they can't stop
Home
you.
Depot hates. I hate. Some ads are so stupid. You know, it's like, this is the sure way to become a millionaire that the government doesn't want you to know. It's like, what idiots are believing that this random YouTube ad in between their shows is going to be the key to their you know, financial future, right? Big Razor Blades doesn't want you to know this lucrative loophole, right? It's like, Jesus Christ. But they have ads, right? Because people fall for that shit all the time. All right, let's unlock. When you're in a world that doesn't have temporal stability, you could just unlock your mana at any time. Okay, so right click. Okay, what do we got? Runic Scroll is going away. So we're going to have the Nexus. I think I'm going to remove the Ritual Altar from this as well. So you'll have the Nexus, the Oculus Core, the Oculus Pedestal. These two blocks are going to be going away, and then you'll have the Apprentice Staff would be going away too. There's not going to be a lot in Tier 1 for the Tier 1 Oculus. Not going to be a lot at all. Let's open the GUI for the Pedestal. So I'm going to cut this out, paste it in here, cut that out, and paste it in here. This is going to be Tier 2 Any Essence, Tier 2 Any Essence. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's going to be a Tier 2. So we're going to have the Nexus. The Ritual Altar is going to be cut. I'm going to statically just make that Tier 3, I think. Cut that out and let's make it, let's see, Tier 3, so it's right underneath the Essence. So it's right there, Okay, so you'll have the Nexus you can make, the Oculus Core, the Oculus Pedestal. You should probably have the Pedestal first. There we go, Pedestal, then Core. The Spellforge and the Sanctum, I'm cutting both of those out. Those are going to be Tier 2. Right there, so let's cut them out of here. Put them right there. The Apprentice Staff is just going away. Boom. Apprentice Staff is gone. Okay, so you're going to be able to unlock another Nexus, and it's cheaper making it with Synthesis. It costs less resources, which is why I put that in there. So Nexus, Oculus Pedestal, Oculus Core. You'll be able to make your Mage Armor. You'll be able to create Rusty Gears from Temporal Fragments. And you'll be able to make your Sigil of Awakening. I'm not sure what else I could really let you make. I'm not sure. I was thinking about migrating talismans to make it to where you don't have to, like, you know, you make it through Synthesis. I was thinking about doing that. That way you can make them in bulk. Like 2, 4 at a time. I just don't know. I'm not sure if there's really anything else I can give people. You know, I could... Okay. I could bring back the apprentice staff. I could make it to where it's cheaper to make it with synthesis to get your replacement equipment. So maybe I'll leave that in. Yeah. That way you can make one in the wild if you want to. It's just going to cost more resources than if you make it in synthesis. I think I like that balance. It's a good balance, I think. And I think that's it. Okay, so for tier 2, we're going to have a runic scroll. That's when the runic scroll first unlocks. You know, this has been a decent playlist. I kind of want to listen to the Loop Hero soundtrack again. So let's look at tier 2 stuff. The Prism of Duplication, I think, was going to be tier 3. So let's cut this out. Put it right there. Prism of Duplication. There we go. So the Bastion isn't the Bastion anymore. I could just delete that out. So we have the Runic Scroll, you'll have the Spell Forge, you'll have the Sanctum, and then you'll have the Magic Ward and the Stability Stabilizer. The Scroll of Binding is going to be a tier 3 thing as well. I'll put it right underneath the Runic Scroll 3. Cut. Paste. And I'm going to cut this out. Let's move this stuff down to tier 4. I think that's going to be... Oh, I already did. I already have a thing there. All right. I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And we'll just get rid of that. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so we got the Runic Scroll. Fix all of this stuff to read tier 2. Tier 2, tier 2. Alright, so we got the Runic Scroll run, you got the Spell Forge, and you have the Sanctum. Then you're going to have the Magic Ward, the Stability Stabilizer. Then you have all of the equipment, because that comes next, so all of your Magician stuff. You will have the Arcane Magic Chalk at tier 2. You will be able to make bulk Rusty Gears. I probably should move the Arcane Chalk right underneath the Runic Scroll, I think. Because that's going to be something people are going to want to make a lot of. And the other question is, should I make the Arcane Chalk a tier 3 unlock? Is tier 2 too soon? It's a good question. I'll let that sit out there. I'll see if anyone answers me. Paste that right in there. So you'd have the Runic Scroll, the Arcane Magic Chalk, the Spell Forge, the Sanctum, the Magic Ward, Stability Stabilizer. So these are, I wonder if I should put something in here where it's like Magic Station Dash. Utility Block Dash. No, I'm not going to do that. It's tier 2. You should know what it is. And then you can make the Rusty Gears in bulk. You can make a Temporal Gear. You could start making batches of Mana Torches. You can make the Eldrathnium Torch Holder. And then, of course, the Essence Lacrima, the Light Lacrima, the Dark Lacrima, and then the Arcane Bag. I think that's pretty good. Just make sure all that stuff kind of jives here. Yeah, Spellforge, Sanctum, Magic Ward, Magician stuff, the Rusty Gear bulk recipe, Mana Torch, neutral, light, dark, the holder, and then the Lacrima and the bag. Okay, all of that is indeed correct. So this is going to be tier 2 runic scroll. Make some of these 3s right there. So it's going to be a tier 2 runic scroll. Tier 2. 3. There we go. All right, so for tier 3, you'll be able to make the next stage there. The Scroll of Binding is going to be another one. And then you go right into your Prism of Duplication, the Essence Vault, and the Ritual Altar, which may unlock a little later. It's either going to be a tier 3 or 4. I'll make it 3 for now. Now let's look at our list, right? The Mana Distillery is not in yet. But when it does go in, I will probably have it right there. So let's put in Mana Distillery, which means I gotta copy and paste this. This will be Mana Distillery. I'm gonna comment it out for now, but at least it will be in its right place, and I can just uncomment it when I have it made. And then we will have the Mana Stream Generator and the Botanical Matrix. Then we go into all of the Spellweaver equipment, making Temporal Gears in bulk, making Mana Torch in bulk. That's I forgot what the bulk is there. I never put the amount. So let's look at the recipe. This makes 16 batches of 16. Oh, this was the old way. I could just do X16. So you will know. Isn't that kind of... That may be a little too much, huh? Damn, like going right up to batches of 16. From 4. Maybe 4, 8. Maybe that should be it. Because the amount of mana torches significantly decreases. All right, let me look at the recipes. So recipe Mana Torch bulk. Yeah, instead of 16, let's make it 8. You know what? For now, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to leave it as is. So it will be 16. Go to that and that. All right, and we're going to spot check. So Runic Scroll 2, Scroll of Binding, Duplication, Essence Vault, the Ritual Altar, Mana Stream Generator, Botanical Matrix, the Spellweaver things, Bulk Mana Gear. Maybe instead of bulk, let's look at how much it would be for the Temporal Gears. You make 4 at a time. So instead of bulk, X4. Yay! It's becoming easier to understand. Rusty gear bulk. This is going to be times 8. X8. And what is that recipe? Oh, yeah, it takes a stack of 64 temporal fragments. Okay. And I think with these two things, I would have locked everything down. So then I just need to start going through the spell list. Yay! So that's all the tier 3 stuff. Tier 4, we're going to have the rune stone, or the runic scroll tier 3. And then you have your mage stuff, and then you'll have like your inner mana lantern, and then the bag of holding. I really think the arcane chalk should be a tier 3 unlock. But I'll leave it at tier 2 for now. I'll leave it at tier 2. It is really good. It is really good. Runic scroll. You know, I could leave it at tier 2, and I could just change the config option, the default, to make it take, instead of like a 10% chance, it could be like a 25% chance to erase. So 1 out of 4 chance for it to get rid of the thing. Because tier 2, right? Like balance it out for tier 2. And if someone wants to change it, they can just change the config. But at least I'll feel better about balance. All right, bag of holding. We have those 2 gateways. That's it. So I think with that, if I fireball this in, I think I'm going to have to reload. Or actually, I may have to shut down the game and come back in to see these changes. Delicious. Let's pull up some arcane magic chalk. Yeah, it's saying a 10% chance. That's kind of crazy. It's too good. And of course, I don't get feedback on something like that. Everyone's probably like, oh, this is really good. I can just skirt past a lot of the stuff. There we go. Consumption chance, it's now going to be 25. 25% chance. Let me see if it reflects my changes here. Yep, so this is the... It did. It just needed a reload. So that's the new order of things. Yay! I'm going to shut down the game because I need to make another change here. Right there. Let's go into the configs. Now I need to let people know. So the default is now a 25% chance. That also means that I now have to come into the runic scroll. There it is. Jeez, man. And I will leave tier 4 in there, but is it in here? Nope. Shoot, where do I have it? One of these here. Okay, rotor skip variant. That's what I was looking for. So skip variant. And I will say anything tier 4. So when I want to put it back in the game, if I expand the tier system, I can. Ooh, that means I have to shift the textures of the runic scrolls too. Let's hop back in the game.
Sit in the bed. I'll go get him.
Okay. I will be right there. All right, everyone. So I will be right back. We're going to hop in the game, and we're going to look at the scenery. I'll be back in a couple minutes. As soon as I load the game. There we go. We'll have a big overview. Be back. All right, I'm back. Boom. Oh, it's getting dark. Here we go. Nice and bright. What was I doing? Does anyone remember? What was I doing? Oh, I was going to look at the spell scrolls now, because we have these 3. And their colors do not match. So, I'm going to have to shift the colors of these 3. Weak. I should do weak, moderate, and powerful. I'm thinking. All right, so let's go down to here. So it's really going to be the magic. So I'm going to preserve that, right? So this would be greater. This would be the superior. And then this one would be the celestial. Lore marked, and this would be the greater. Alright, so that's what they were. White, green, and blue. It should be green, blue, and purple now. So green, blue, and purple. Oh, let's not look into the rust. I just want to look at them. Let's get a shelf. So, what colors do I want these to be? Should it be white, green, and, like, blue? You know what? With this new system, if I think about it, I only need 3 colors, right? Like, I don't need the white anymore at all, because this would affect grimoires too. Because I'm trying to keep like for likes. So if we pull out grimoires, really, this is this and this. There we go. Let's get a bookshelf. There we go. So these are going to be the new colors for the spells. So I could retire the white altogether. We can have the green, the blue, and the purple to dictate, like, you know, whatever the tier 1 magic's going to be, tier 2, and then tier 3 spells. And then I can make a red version for, like, maybe higher level magic than tier 4. But I think that would be a pretty good system. Because the white spell scrolls looked kind of weird. All right. So that is taken care of. I think the only thing that's left to do is the spells, redoing the spell dictionary. And I also have to rebalance things out a little bit. So we got some stuff to do. This right here, I can delete that because we don't need that anymore. This right here, I can get rid of the new in the name. I can get rid of the new in this name. I'm going to gracefully shut down. We're going to rebuild, make sure there are no build issues. All right. I think I could do one more look around. I think most of the stuff, again, besides these spells, is done for the new update already. I had a feeling this would be an easier redesign. I had a feeling. All right, not bad. Could do that. There we go, just so it's a little easier to see. Yeah, not bad at all. I could make these better. What I want to do is have this part, like, put a black outline around it so it's easier to see on the scroll, which means I would probably black outline that as well. And maybe make it a little brighter, like for the purple. Sweet. All right. You know what? Let's pull up a spreadsheet. I got to do this anyways. It's not the sexiest thing to do on stream, but it's very, very important to nail this stuff. I'm going to open up, here it is, spell spreadsheet. We're going to make it full screen. So tier 1, there are now technically 4 spells in tier 1. And these spells are tied to the apprentice staff specifically. You make these with world magic. So you'll have your very cheap rust volley. You will have your cheap sneaking steps. You'll have your watering dew and your ignite spells. Let me rename all of these tabs to old dash because I want to preserve those spells. And we are going to duplicate this tab. Mover copy, there we go. We're going to create a copy right there. These are going to be tier 2 spells. So I can basically copy all of these. Because that's a tier 2 is now going to be when Rust Orb 1 and all the orbs and everything come about. I can mark all of those as green because those were done. Mend object is done. So let's look at the let's look at the tier 2 spells and see what else we can put in there. We have a bunch of invocation spells already. We should unlock a bunch of these spells as well, huh? Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these out, and I'm going to paste these down here. This is a good chance for me to redistribute a lot of my spells as well to the different tiers. Because that's going to be the full list of alteration spells. We actually have quite a few enchantment spells already. Equilibrium, Befriend Animal, Hydrate farmland. How is that one going to work? I think instead of having 3 tiers, that should just be 1 going forward. I don't think we need to break that up into like 3 different tiers anymore. I'm going to move that out, and I want to move this one up. So you'll have equilibrium, befriend animal, fertilize, and then hydrate farmland, and then true north. Move those down. I think I want to move some of these spells. Let's look at tier 3, right? Tier 3 added a couple. Tier 4 added 1, 2, added a couple more. I think regeneration should be a tier 4 kind of thing. Here, I'm going to copy. Or we're gonna create all the tabs we need. There's a good way to do this, and we'll find it. Create copy. So I'll just make this one tier 3, and then this will be the new tier 4. And we'll put the elemental modifiers right there. Okay, so tier 1 is done. Tier 2, I think flash heal. And maybe nourishing aura. I think those 2 should become tier 3 spells. Cut and paste. Cut and paste. There we go. So that unlocks quite a few alteration spells. It's kind of... Look at what we have. Because then we also have Butcher, Velocity, and Regeneration. Regeneration, I think... Okay, let's copy all of this. Copy. Let's put all of this into this tier 3 right here. We'll copy all the tier 4. Copy and paste. Okay, okay. Spells. Spells. I'm going to cut this out. Paste it a little further down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there'll be 10 types of magic here. So I guess my first question is, with this new kind of system, does it make sense to be able to convert a spell using world magic into another attribute? Or should I just have it to where you could learn, like, Fireball or Arrow Burst? You know, whatever it is. I kind of like that you have to do world magic on some spells. I think it's neat. All of the resist elements, that should unlock it tier 2 as well. Copy. And now we're good to put it. Paste. Cut. Paste. There we go. Line them all up. There we go. Okay. So looking at these buff spells unlocking a tier 2, I think that's pretty damn good. Flash Heal and Nourishing Aura. Those are going to bump into here. So Flash Heal 1. Nourishing Aura 1. let's start, let's do a cut. I hate when it does that. Oh, it's so frustrating when it does that. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Of course, I gotta recopy. I don't know how I fat finger it, but it pisses me off when I do that. Oh wait, it's back. It's back. Okay. So that would be 1. Whoops, and then this would be 1. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can, instead of that, let's put Nourishing Aura back. Let's do Excavation instead. So let's cut that out, paste that in, cut this, and paste that. There we go. So Plunder, Silent Steps, Agility, Nourishing Aura, Rapid Shot, Strengthen, Swiftness, and Tinkerer. Nice. Very nice. Okay, this is all going to be tier 2 stuff. Flash Heal and Excavation are going to bump their way down to here. Okay, enchantment spells. What do we got here? We got Feather Fall and Growth. I think those need to stay tier 3. Let's cut this out, paste it here. Cut and paste. Oh, yep, I need to bring this down as well. Cut and paste. I want True North to be like the last one here. There we go. Cut and paste, right? So all of these cut and paste. It's going to be Resist Elements 1. I could have just copied all of this. Why didn't I do that? Because it's got all of the old mana costs and everything. I think the mana costs are pretty well balanced. There we go. That's better. That's better. Cut and paste. Trying to reorganize this so it's pleasing to the eyes. All right, that's going to be a good order here. So you're going to have, just like with Rust Orb 1, you'll be able to convert that into a specific element. Resist Elements is going to be the same thing. You will do the same kind of conversion. I'm going to cut that out and paste it right there, right? So we're going to have a big chunk of invocation spells. We're going to have a big chunk of alteration spells. Another big chunk of resist element spells. Conjuration's been like the bane of my magic existence. Should Bind Affinity be a tier 2 or a tier 3 spell? So Bind Affinity sets your respawn point. I think maybe that should be a tier 2. It is useful. You know what? Let's keep it at tier 3 because you can make temporal gears at tier 2. So let's make this a tier 3 thing because it's going to be very little cost, and then you can make spell scrolls out of it and then give those to people. Sweet. So we got Summon Light, Summon Corpse, Telekinesis, Mend Object. The Kindle spells, that's what I'm missing. cut and paste. Yeah, right, because we also have like corpse swap and oh, and I forgot endless breath. There's some spells that are falling through the cracks here in the shuffle. So let me look at tier 1. These are all the old tier 1 stuff. So we got True North already. And then we had those 4 right, and then tier 2, Cleansing Light, Shadow Step, Corpse Swap, and then you have Surface Ascent. Alright, so conjuration spells are going to get a huge increase in their amounts. So we're going to have Summon Light, Summon Corpse, Surface Ascent, right? Surface Ascent. Let's move Summon Corpse down to here. And we can bring over one more. Maybe Shadow Step. Let's bring over Shadow Step as well. And I think Shadow Step is a one-off. Yeah, it is. Cut and paste. So this is going to be the new amount of tier 2 spells. You know what? Just to bulk it up a little bit, I could move Endless Breath back into tier 2 here. You know what? There's actually a lot of enchantment spells already. Maybe I won't. That's a lot of enchantment spells. So maybe I can make it a tier 3. Unless I want to... Do I want to make Fertilize a different kind of spell? No, I think that's good. Let's bring Endless Breath over. Copy. Paste. Cut. And paste. I don't like that. All right. I think this is going to be the new condensed spell list. So when you get Grimoires, it's going to open up a lot of spells to you. I like it. I like it. So that's all tier 2. So what I'm going to do is copy tier 2. And we're going to paste it into tier 3. I want to do a full delete here. There we go. A deep delete. Damn it. Copy, paste. Now we have to add on to these spells, right? And I got to do this in a meaningful way. Let's get rid of all of these. Delete. Shift cells up. There we go. So I'll do it like this. Let's go to the old tier 2. I think I need to copy these, paste those in with the right mana costs, right? Right cast time, right base damage. So for the rest of these, like Plunder, Silent Steps, and Agility, let's look at the old tier 2 variables here. Copy. Paste. I just got to change the names, right? But the mana costs are kind of where I want them to be. There we go. Those are good. So equilibrium, befriend animal, all of those should be this potency. So equilibrium and befriend animal, let's move that to tier 2. And now we need fertilize. Copy. And paste. Right, because I like the mana costs and how powerful those spells are. And then hydrate farmland, that's going to cost 15 mana, a 4-second cast time, so it's going to be a quick one, and I will have it do 25% hydration. So you cast this spell 4 times. Maybe I even make it like, yeah, 15's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Summon light. Oh, I need all the new modifiers here. So summon light right here. Done. Surface ascent is already in. And the rest of them. Okay, this is going to be a pretty good representation of these spells you unlock. Okay, now I can copy all this. We can bring it into tier 3. Copy. Paste. So for tier 3, we're going to have new potency, new spells here. This will be the version 2 of all of these spells. Reap is going to be going away. Let me cut all of these here. Put them way down. There we go. So let's look at the tier 3 spells. So I think you should unlock Rust Riposte as well in this one. So it's going to be similar to this. So you'll get a more powerful projectile, and you will get the buff that you could put on yourself to do elemental damage to an attacker. Do I want to change the name of Rust Riposte to like Spike Shield or something else? I don't think the Rust Riposte it flows, you know what I mean? Like a Rust Spike Shield, a Fire Spike Shield. Or maybe it could just be, let's see if I say Rust Shield. Maybe people will think it's more protection than like a spike, right? Spike Shield. I'm going to put a note in here. Possibly rename to Rust Spike Shield. So it'd be a Fire Spike Shield, Arcane Spike Shield. Maybe. I don't like Riposte. I don't like Riposte. I don't like it. Makes me feel bad. What other invocation spells, right? So this is tier 3, so tier 4 would unlock the Nova. And these spells aren't done yet. But I could also keep the fields in there as well. Oh, Corpse Explosion. Let's bring that into tier 3. Boom, baby. So tier 1, you'll get your projectile spell and reap. Tier 2, you'll get a more powerful projectile spell, and then whatever the damage shield is going to be. And then corpse explosion. And I might as well bring in the rest here. I could do this one at a time, I think. Copy. Paste. So instead of 4, I would just have to change these to 3. And then Rust Riposte would technically be only tier 2 at that point. And then these Novas and everything, this would all be tier 1 because you just got them. Maybe I could make the Novas a little more powerful too. Make it so they do more damage. Because they do, it radiates an AoE. Alright, not bad. I'd say that's a pretty good line of progression there. Oh, and technically this would be Corpse Explosion 2. And I guess I could cut, paste. Cut and paste. Corpse Explosion! There we go. That way it's kinda the same, right? Just everything increases by 1 now. And then you get the additional AoEs. Boom! Maybe I could make another tier of like world magic that does the field effect, so it would radiate fire in like the area. I could do that. Okay, let's pull up Plunder, Silent Steps, Agility. Let's look at tier 3. So I'm going to copy all of this out and paste that in. So really, it's going to be Plunder 2, Silent Steps 2, Agility 2, Nourishing Aura, there we go. It's going to be something like this. That would be a 1. So Plunder, Silent Steps, Agility. Plunder, Silent Steps, Agility, and then it goes into Nourishing Aura, Rapid Shot, Strengthen. Nourishing Aura, Rapid Shot, Strengthen. Move those up. And then Swiftness, and then Tinkerer. Just like that. And now we have the additional stuff. This is where Flash Heal, Butchery, Velocity, I think I'm going to move that to where it's only a tier 4 kind of thing. And then Excavation 1. So I think this is going to be the list. There we go. So we will gain a couple more spells. Velocity and Regeneration, I want those to be in tier 4 only. And then tier 4, what else do we have here? We'll have Prosperity, Revive. And those are the only 2 extras. So good. I think that's a pretty solid list right there. And let's go down to here. Let me cut these out. Paste that in. So we're going to have the classic resist elements, but this is going to be the more powerful resist elements. There we go. This is going to be the more powerful equilibrium. Equilibrium and befriend animal. These are going to be the tier 2 versions. And then we'll have fertilize. Right there. Hydrate farmland, true north, endless breath. Those go away. And then we will have featherfall and growth instead. Right, so I think that one's done. Right, because those 3 go away, and then you get the additional 2. You get upgraded forms and the additional 2. Get rid of those. Yes, yes. So then, let's look at tier 3. So we are going to have the Summon Light spell. I will introduce the Kindle spell and the Surface Ascent and Bind Affinity, actually. All of these are going into here. So this would be Summon Light 2. This would be Surface Ascent 2. Kindle, I'm going to cut and paste. Bind Affinity is also going to be a cut and paste. So we got Summon Light, and we'll have Surface Ascent. And then the rest of these were just one-offs, so we would have Kindle 1. And put that right there. And then we would have Bind Affinity. Put that right there. Means all of these can go away. Hey, Wasteland Puppy TV! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Let's see what you were playing. Shout out. Waste. Oh no! How do I shout out again? Shout out. I'll get it, I swear. Oh, it's not letting me, at you. I'll try and manually put it in. I bet you're playing Vintage Story. Is my chat even working? Test, yeah. Weird. Yeah, Twitch is being weird. I can't see any chat at all right now. Really weird. It's like my stream like broke. That's how good of a raid it was. Alright, welcome in everyone. I really wish I could see chat. I thought it was weird. I put in tests before. You know what we could